Our project is about life on Earth between sunrise and sunset. We have three campaigns from three different countries: Romania, Poland, and Portugal. I'm going to start with Romania. Romania Respira, a campaign that helps to build air quality monitoring network in 18 Romanian cities. 78 air quality sensors in 18 cities all across Romania. The goal of the initiative is to empower individuals and communities in Romania with knowledge about the air that breathe.
Poland. Biodiversity ecological system for Europe that includes Poland too is about 39.6% of land covered by protected areas, 21.9% of marine waters covered by protected areas, 438 species protected under European law, and 81 habitats protected under the European law.
The Eco Point at the Door project consists of distributing a pack of domestic eco points with mandatory collection, thus allowing to increase the amount of the selectively collect waste and reduce the amount of the undifferentiated waste. Project is about Portugal.
The day or year of the average person. It comes with water, food, energy, and trash. Water. On average, a person consumes about 110 liters of water per day, with 2.5 to 3 liters for individual consumption. For a 5-minute shower, we average 200 liters of water. Half of the world drinks polluted water, and 60% of the population does not have enough water. Food. We waste 9 million tons of food a year, of which 2 million tons come from households. So it can be assumed that each of us wastes 53 kilograms of food a year.
Energy. It depends on the class, but let's focus on the reason by rank. Daily energy consumption is on an average about 0.7 kilowatt-hour, which is about 0.6 PLN. Trash. According to the EPA, the average person in the United States produces 4.9 pounds of trash per day.
So, George, what is the main cause of wildfires?
Lightnings cause approximately 60% of wildfires. Although lightning-caused fire cannot be prevented, there are ways of predicting where they might start. The risk from natural fires can also be reduced with fuel management and prescribed burning. But also, do not forget about human activity, which causes approximately 40% of wildfires. The most important thing about human-caused wildfires is that they are preventable. The easiest way to fight a wildfire is to prevent it from starting. Humans start wildfires several ways, either by accident or intentionally. For example, by using their vehicles and engine use, industrial activity, fireworks, and discarding burning items such as cigarettes.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, we'll move on to the next. Victoria, how toxic is burning fossil fuels for the environment?
Well, one of the major causes is represented by burning fossil fuels. Within it releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases letting gases into the atmosphere. This process is primary source of energy for various sectors, but sadly it also leads to air pollution, negatively affecting human life, health, and the environment.
Thank you very much. We'll move on to the last. Bartek, how does the climate change affect happiness?
Climate change can negatively impact happiness through extreme weather events, reduced access to resources, and economic disruptions, leading to stress, anxiety, and a decline in overall well-being for individuals and communities.
So, thank you very much. This is the podcast. Goodbye.
Sky Puncher. In this podcast, we're gonna give good examples of practices from each country.
In 2019, 99% of the world's population was living in places where the WHO air quality guidelines levels were not met. First country is Poland. Poland plans to spend 30 billion on clean heating to fight smoke. The World Health Organization says that 30 out of Europe's 50 most polluted cities are in Poland, including Krakow and cities in the southern Silesia coal mining region.
In Romania, there are numerous design and research development units that deal with the ozone layer protection. We have the National Institute of Meteorology, the National Institute of Silviculture, the Reserve Institute of Seawaters research units from various fields of activity. We have human health, animal health, constitution material, refrigerator equipment. From Portugal, we see that they want to
Closed.
we want close till the end of 2024 all the thermoelectrical and energy production controls and replace it for green energy production. Portugal are putting restrictions to the use of non-electrical cars on the city's center.
And now some solutions for air pollution. Stop deforestation.
Nie ścinajcie lasów deszczowych.
Não usar carro demais, usar mais transporte público.
Vrem un aer mai curat.
And that's it. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to my podcast.
Hello, thank you for having me.
What are your thoughts on nuclear energy?
Well, I think nuclear energy, even though I'm not that familiar with the topic, I think it could be the future. That's because of the way it doesn't produce any smoke or any hazardous materials other than the uranium that's going to be left after it gets used up. So after 6 years, a stick of uranium that used to fuel the nuclear power plant is going to run out and is going to be needed to get rid. It needs to be get rid of. So after that, you just need to find a place where you should store it, because at that point it's not going to be powerful enough to fuel a power plant, but it's not weak enough to just so it doesn't do any damage. But right now scientists are working on stuff that they could use with the used up uranium sticks. So at the end of the day, it's less pollution and lesser risk than, let's say, burning fossil fuel to make energy.
What about the disposal of used uranium?
Well, as I said, scientists are working on it, and new methods are getting discovered every day. So in no time we'll have really good options of getting rid of the toxic waste that gets left behind because of the uranium and the materials used to fuel up the power plant. Well, this is all we have to say about it, because there's not much else to say. So yeah, thank you for having me on the podcast.
Thank you for being here.